Oh, alright everyone, welcome to some more anime shenanigans. This time we're doing some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th Stand User. This is a fan game based off of part 3 of the manga series. So, if you don't know what's going on, don't worry, we can do the intro of the game here, so that you kind of know what we're getting into. That does mean, though, that this will not have any actual gameplay. Who's this guy? That's what you were thinking, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Interfering Speedwagon. Sorry for the sudden entrance, but would you like me to explain this game's features? No, actually, I know how to play. By the way, it looks like it's your first time playing, but what difficulty level would you prefer? I'm just gonna play on normal. I could ask about the difference, but basically, easy and hard modes affect how much damage you take, and your starting friendship values, and how much they decrease every time you stay at an inn. Which reminds me, would you like to watch the prologue? Yeah, we'll watch the prologue. I should also mention, we're on a time limit in this game. Alright, so anyways, hey, over here, we finally hit the jackpot. What are you waiting for? Open it. I told you, there's bound to be good stuff here, considering this is where a luxury liner went down 100 years ago. Who cares? Just hurry up and open it. Jeez, calm down, I get it. Huh? That's funny. It's locked from the inside. We'll force it open then. Hey you, grab me a blowtorch. Alright, time to bust this thing open. Huh? There's writing on the side. D-I-O. Dio? Must be the company that made the chest. Now open it already. Got it. Finally. This can only be good. I hope that picked up. This is Recon Team B12 coming in from what appears to be an abandoned ship. We haven't found corpses or any other trace of the crew. All we found is an empty container that was left on the deck. It seems to have been forced open with an acetylene torch. No clues as to the whereabouts of its former contents. We're requesting that a search team for the lost crew members be dispatched ASAP. Jeez, talk about bizarre. He said it! He said the thing! Hey, what do you make of all this? This chest was made of reinforced steel, so whatever was in here had to be important. Huh, maybe someone, or something, was lurking inside, and when they opened it, it devoured them whole. And maybe it's still on this ship, or whatever. Hey, where'd you disappear to? Come on, it's getting dark out. So yeah, something that was locked in there, named Dio, ate the crew. I wonder what that could be about. But man, I will say, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you never watched it, it's strange. The title is literally there. It's bizarre. Oh, I don't want to read this. People are going to take it out of context and be weird with it. Papa! No, I can't. Papa, over here, Papa. Ollie. I'm not reading this, man. I can't, dude. I have to, though. I have to be professional. I'm so glad you could come, Papa. With my only daughter in a bind, why, I'd cross the entire Earth in 24 hours if I had to. Hee, how's my ma? She threw a fit, but I told her that it was top secret Joestar Company business. Papa. Hey, knock it off, Holly. Don't wanna. I haven't gotten a chance to cuddle with you in ages. Good grief, do you realize how that sounds coming from a 45-year-old woman? I know I don't want to read this. Oh, now you've done it. I'll have to tickle you for that. Hey, quit it! No! In the middle of a fucking airport, may I add. Hey, what are you looking at? Let me help you with your luggage. Now then, Holly. About Jotaro. Are you sure he mentioned an evil spirit? Oh, I can't believe it. I'm a Jotaro. It's all true. No one else in the room could see it, but I could. Another arm besides his own, and that gun. Nobody else could see it but you? Yeah? Have you been experiencing anything similarly unusual? No, nothing like that. But listen, he says he won't leave his cell until he figures out the cause of all this. Papa, what am I gonna do? Now, my darling. Now that Joseph Joestar is here to save the day, there's no cause for alarm. Now then, I'd like to meet with our Jotaro face to face. So yeah, this this is my own personal gripe with the series, not the game. I don't know how a lot of those items made it into that jail cell, including a TV and a computer. Like, I know because ghosts or whatever, but, like, it doesn't make sense, alright? It make sense to me. I can't believe it. Somehow there's more things in the cell than there were before. He's been possessed by something terrible, and whatever it is, it's violent. If anyone finds out about this, I'll be fired in a heartbeat. Don't worry, I'll handle my grandson. Grandson? Get out of there, you little shit! Jotaro, it's Grandpa. Grandpa's here to help you now. Please come home. Get out! You're coming with me. Piss off. Gah. No. I didn't want you to come here. I didn't ask you to come here. You want to help me? What makes you think you can do that? Sorry to come all the way from New York, but I'm not leaving. Jotaro brandished the left pinky finger of Joseph's prosthetic hand. Yes, he has a robot hand in the 80s. It was the style. My finger. When did he take that off? See that? Do you finally get it? This is my evil spirit. Don't come any closer, unless you want to cut short with little time you have left. Unbelievable. He actually pulled one over on me. I know all about the true nature of that evil spirit of yours, Jotaro. I knew it before I even came here. I'd clear this little mystery up for him right now, but it won't do to simply explain it. He has to feel it with his own body! Pause. It's the only way to protect him from the dangers yet to come. Abdul, it's your turn. Allow me to introduce Abdul, my good friend from Egypt. Abdul, get my grandson out of this cell. Give up. He looks tough, but just saying he'll get me out isn't going to make it happen. Besides, do you really think I'd let a butt-ugly guy like that boot me out of here? Nothing you can do is going to change my mind. All you're doing is getting on my nerves. Mr. Joestar, I may have to be a bit rough with him. When I'm through, he may be in so much pain that he'll be begging us to let him out. That's not a problem. Papa, what's going on here? Hey, keep it down. Quiet! Alright, so our first combat experience. Is that... Yes, Abdul has an evil spirit just like yours. This spirit that obeys Abdul's will is called Magician's Red. Alright. So, now we get into the basic RPG stuff. We have attack, stand, which is our special abilities, guard, and items. We don't have any items. Guard is defending, and this is our, special attacks. So we have Cardiac Massage, which revives an ally, Loud Yell, which confuses enemies, and Yeeting a Stone. So let's do that. Yeah, so if an enemy's got an M next to their name, they're mid-range, they take regular amount of damage from physical or magical attacks, I guess. I'm going to try to... I don't know how to word that, alright? L means they're far away, so they don't take as much from physical. S means they take more from physical. There you go. I described it a lot faster than the game could. Ugh, it's hot. Are these flames? My arm, it's burning. Is this all because of that evil spirit? Now, Jotaro, summon your spirit as well. A figure resembling an ancient Roman centurion appeared from behind Jotaro. Ora! Gah, I didn't think you'd be able to manifest it so clearly. However, you failed to grasp even the very basics of stand combat. Stand combat? Jotaro, what you thought was an evil spirit is actually a powerful version created from your own life force. Since it appears beside you, we call it a stand, because it stands next to you. Get it? The stand draws power from your spirit energy, so if you consume all of it, it won't be able to manifest. Stands also have different attributes, such as range. Your stand can only manifest as close to your body, so it's closer in stand. Abdul's stand, on the other hand, fights at range, so you... Okay. So yes, Star Platinum does not have much range, so it can't go far from its user, which makes, my point about computers and TVs and shit getting into a jail cell make more sense. Or, it makes less sense. Brain. Alright. So yeah, if enemies are too far, just block. Thankfully, we can just toss stones. Anyways, barrage of punches. Ora ora! Alright. So, sending an enemy flying for them to crash into a wall works like flinching in Pokemon, right? What's up, strength? Jotaro's stand, pry to open the bars of the cell. Ah! You know what? Forget it. The bars opened on their own. Hey, where are you going? Look at me! Mr. Joestar, as you can see, I've gotten him out of the cell. Well, fuck. Was this your plan all along? Not quite. I did truly intend to send you to the hospital, but your strength far exceeded my expectations. And what if I hadn't pulled these bars apart? What then? My ability, rather, my stand is Magician's Red. If it came to it, my flames could easily melt them. You and Abdel have the same kind of power, Jotaro. But we can't talk. But we can talk more about that once we leave. This isn't the place to loiter. Yay! Jotaro finally came out. Pause, hang on. That man has a daughter in the future. Shut up, you're such a pain in the ass. Got it. Hey, whenever you calling your own mother a pain in the ass? Who taught you to speak like that? And you, don't look so happy about it. Fine. Hey, Gramps, listen up. There's still something that's bugging me. How do you know so much about my evil Rather, how do you know so much about my stand? Well, that's what I came from New York to talk to you about. But we'll get to that in time. There's something else I need to talk about first. Something linked to the entire Joestar family. Take a look at these pictures. Joseph took out some pictures of the abandoned cruiser in the chest and scrubbed with the word Dio. What am I supposed to be looking at? 4 years ago, this metal chest was pulled up from the waters west of Africa. Afterwards, I took it into my own hands. In reality, it's not a chest, but a casket. It dates back about 100 years. Apparently, this coffin was found in the wreckage of the ship that Jonathan Joestar, your great-great-grandfather, died on. When it was finally discovered, it was empty. Only I know what it contained. The one Abdel and I have been searching for. When you say the one, do you mean... Yes, I'm searching for a person. One who was also aboard that ship 100 years ago. A monster has finally risen from his 100-year slumber. His name is Dio, mortal enemy to the Joestar line. Outstanding. So we went from one crowded place to another. I mean, it's not that crowded, but... Hey, Jojo, don't pout like this has nothing to do with you. Abdel, right? I don't know who you are, but you've got balls to say that to me. And Gramps, do you expect me to just believe this 100-year-old guy just crawled out of the ocean? You really think I'm just gonna nod my head and go, oh, that makes sense, after hearing that load of bull? Ha, when you think about it, our evil spirits are equally unbelievable, aren't they? That's fine by me. I'll make you believe me in due time. Just let me tell you my reasons for going after Dio, and why I know all about him in the first place. Abdel took out a Polaroid camera. I'll show you. The truth is, Jotaro, 1 year ago, I discovered that I also have the same kind of evil spirit as you. A stand! Is that true, Papa? What did you say, Gramps? Look closely. This is my stand! Jessa smashed the camera and a Polaroid photo came flying out. Did you see the thorns that sprung from my arm? That's my stand! Its ability is spirit photography. I can make faraway things appear on film. Of course, I have to bust up a $300 camera every time I use it. What's going on over here, sirs? Nothing that concerns you. Be gone! Don't worry. The Egyptian man yelling at the Japanese man in English makes sense. It's fine. Pay attention, Jotaro. The image this photo shows will decide your fate. What? Jotaro, Holly, have you ever taken a good look at the backs of your necks? Alright, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I cannot look behind my shoulder. Does not happen. It meets, like, chin meets shoulder, does not go any further. So I don't know what he's talking about here. I'm sure you've never examined it carefully, but on the very base of my neck, there's a star-shaped birthmark. Oh yeah, mirrors exist. Well, that explains that. Never mind. Ollie and Jotaro both noticed the same birthmark on their own necks. No, they fucking did not. Why do you mention it? I heard from my mother that my late father also had this very birthmark. I imagine all of those of the Joestar bloodline must have it. So what exactly is on that photo? This birthmark, which none of us had paid any mind to until now, will decide our fate. Papa, Jotaro, I don't know why I said Jotaro, that's a fucking name. Just get to the point. Show us what's on that photo. It's him! The vampire, the gay vampire man himself, Dio. It's that Dio, and it's him that always appears in my photos, and on his neck is that same birthmark. That's because below the neck, Dio Brando's body belongs to my grandfather, Jonathan Joestar. If not for my grandma Irina, I would never have known what occurred on that ship that was lost in the Atlantic over a century ago. That bastard Dio stole my grandfather's body. That's all that she had told me. I'll bet that now, somewhere in the world, he's using that body to carry out some evil scheme. 4 years since he was revived, and just this year, we discovered both my psychic ability and your spirit. It can't be a coincidence. Dio must be the cause. Our abilities are what most people might describe as ESP or psychokinesis. I was born with my stand, but yours seems to have something to do with Dio and that stolen body of his, like an invisible link between you and your ancestor, Jonathan. It's very likely that Dio's awakening has, in turn, awakened your own dormant abilities. Abdul, can you determine his location from this photo? I'm afraid I cannot do that. It's far too dark for me to see clearly. Sorry, Holly, but it looks like we're gonna have to park ourselves at your place here in Japan for a little while. Ugh, I felt it again. Once again, I sense that someone is watching me. Jonathan's descendants, no doubt. His body seems to be sending out a signal somehow. So be it. I suppose this is destiny. Destiny that must be dealt with. Destiny that must be eliminated. Destiny that I've already taken measures to nip in the bud. Alright. So with that, we can now get into the character creation part. It seems that a new destiny is beginning. That would be your destiny. You, nameless one, apostle of fate. You're about to walk a path full of pain and suffering. However, it is necessary that you continue to fight. Please accept a small offering, your very own stand. I hope you use it well. So I should say, I already have a character all started up, but we're going to get to just past this. Okay, so here's the actual file. The stand I have is actually Cardigans. It is a support stand, and that is very much needed in this game. Handkerchief, looks like you just got your hands on an equipable item. If you use the radio, I can help you equip it. So if we just hit shift anywhere, we can actually equip the handkerchief. Ooh, 30% resistance to poison and dark. We can also grind for stat increases by playing F Mega Mini. Basic racing game, whoever reaches the goal the quickest is victor. Various traps along the course will curb your speed. Move your car with arrow keys. During play, the decision key becomes the dash button. You'll take damage while dashing. If you take damage while dashing, your car will break or whatever. Yeah, if you can beat it within 20 seconds, you get a stat increase. Yeah, I've never actually beaten this in the 20 seconds or whatever. So yeah. Let's try it. Goal. Time for this race is 20 seconds. Apparently I didn't actually take damage, but yeah. I guess beating it on easy gives us medical toolkit. Huzzah! Alright. So here is our home. Bathroom. This is Sis's room. If I go in, she'll be furious. Better not. Yep, fair. Dad's room. Let's see here. Yeah, so once we actually get stuff throughout the game, we can place it here, I guess, for New Game Plus. It's something like that. Alright, so let's talk to our family. Wow, you're up early. Do you have a date? Ha, just kidding. Words hurt, man. There's a first aid kit. Take some ointment. Just take all the hemorrhoid cream. Alright. Father. Oh, well, look who's up early. What's the occasion? Going to school, I guess. I don't fucking know. Got FF sports drink. You should get going. I don't want to hear you scream, "I'm late!" and storm out of the house again. Yeah, alright then. Oh, fuck. Nope. Alright. So now we are on our world map. Oh, Jojo. Oh, God. Hey, Jojo. It's really Jojo. Good morning, Jojo. Jojo, good morning. Where were you when you were out of school for 4 days? Just who do you think you are clinging onto his arm like that? Get off him! No one asked you, ugly. Shut up, no boobs. Ugly, no boobs. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Both of you shut the fuck up. You're so damn annoying. Oh my god, he talked to me. No way, he said that to me. Suddenly, as Jotaro descended the steps, his knee was mysteriously injured. What the? Oh no, Jojo. A tree branch! Jotaro's stand reaches out and grabs a tree branch. My left knee? Was it caught on a branch? No, it was cut before I fell. That's what made me fall down the steps. But how? How very fast. I can see he has a strong stand. It's no wonder that my master wants him dead, but still, my stand will be enough. Are you okay, Jojo? You're lucky, just a few more inches and you would have hit the steps. These stone steps are dangerous. You can hold my hand next time. Your knee seems to be bleeding. Here's a handkerchief for first aid. Are you alright? It's just a scratch. Thanks. I don't recognize you. Are you a transfer student? Yes, I just transferred recently. Noriaki Kakyoin at your service. Man. Alright. So finally, world map time. So we can get into random, well, not random encounters, we gotta come across these people. The student suddenly became aggressive. Delinquent wants to fight. Alright, so... yeah. I have the transfusion spell, eye drops, and stand attack. But yeah, a support stand is very useful. 10 experience, 20 bucks, sick. No, I don't. Do I not have a run? I have 2 menu buttons, I don't have a run. Let's see here. I probably don't need to buy anything just yet. I've only got 120 bucks after all. But yeah, so I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit. To get some specific dialogue, I need to hit level 4 before a certain point. Because it'll give me a new skill. Or I need this new skill. Cause that's the fun thing. Some of these, different things happen with different stands or levels. Oh. Okay. See, that scared me a little bit. Because normally when those Matryoshka dolls get close enough to you, and they unleash their energy, it can do, like, severe damage to you. What's your deal, huh? Nothing. Jesus, I just wanted to go to 7-Eleven, man. Buy a knife? Let's see here. I mean, I can't afford any of it, but whatever. And, yeah, enemies respawn every time we reload a map, kind of like Dark Souls, so... Shit. Alright, come on now. I'm so glad I've taken, like, damage so far. Oof. I would not be excited for it. Let's see here. So yeah, we've got like a whole town we can explore. It's pretty interesting. It's also really nice to see this game in color finally. Because for the longest time there was the regular version, which is black and white, or there was the DX version, which did not have that great of, it had its own issues, is what I've heard. So here's a building that exploded. And like a normal person, I'm gonna explore it. Oh boy, this sure is strange in here. Most of the books are too burnt to read. There are 2 books that are still readable. Read diary. There's a scrapbook-style diary. Half of its contents are burnt to ash. There's a photo of a young woman and a much older man. Are they father and daughter? They seem happy. Questionable. What's this? There's a book on the floor. It's that bow and arrow. That's the cause of this whole catastrophe. It has the power to awaken latent stand powers. I've tested it many times to no ill effect, but that day was different. An unbelievable thing occurred. The arrow broke apart, scattering pieces of it everywhere. I don't remember how it happened. It was almost like it shattered on its own. That's when it all started. Bizarre accidents began occurring around town, one after another. Things that seemed like they couldn't possibly have been the work of human beings. Then today I received a visitor. He too was a stand user. The man introduced himself, then, in a detached tone of voice, began to say, I apologize, but you know too much about my powers. I came here to dispose of you. That man is my murderer. Using my stand, Dan Pen, I was able to transcribe my final thoughts into this diary. That arrow has caused many new stand users to appear, and so has sparked many disasters. This is my penance for my irresponsible deeds. Watch yourself from now on. Watch out for stand users. Alright, so we can actually do something really funny here. So I'm going to save. I'm going to use the bizarre memo. And I'm going to write. That didn't work. How do I do this again? There was supposed to be a reference to part 4 here. Damn it, hang on. Ah, what do you know? I kind of did it right. Above the word Kira, there's a picture of a high-strung looking man in a suit. Huh? You don't remember writing this. There we go. What a hassle. I don't know where you learned my name, but I can't very well let you live. Oh, I'm gonna die. And then I exploded. Alright. I'd say that's a good stopping point for the first part. Yeah, Jojo's fucking weird. But I like this one, and I would like to go through the full thing. It would be my first time playing through it completely, so hey. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. And let me know if you what your favorite Jojo is in the comments down below, whether it be a stand, character, or whatever. Alright, that said though, peace out.